a war coming, Ned. I don't know when, I don't know who we'll be fighting. But it's coming.
Credit to HBO Game of Thrones. Fair use.
Yes. Until my brother killed him. Life is full of these little ironies. My sister married...
Jon Snow's story was left open-ended, and as we see that in the last few days. Many people are saying that they are intrigued with the idea and wonder what will the story be about. Will Jon meet up with Daenerys again? Will we see Tormund? For that I am gonna say hell yes. We will, and we will see Dolores and also Samwell again. Being Jon was sent to that neck of the woods leaving the non-existent wall, but where was he going? We all saw at the ending it was left open-ended with Jon Snow being stabbed in back by Sansa and Bran and Tyrion. He murdered a tyrant protecting everyone else again and then exiled, sent out. I will say I'm glad he didn't die. I am still not getting why Bran had to be king. Go back to your Weirwood tree and connect to the Weirwood network and wait for another to be good enough to take your place. Dragon took her away to Ass High or the House of the Undying, as she was freed from that prison when her dragons learned to use their fire through their mother Daenerys, as she killed the sorcerer and fled the city after plundering the man who tried to take her dragons, and her mission would have failed. Varys' letters were being sent when he was incinerated by Daenerys. That was sudden. And I really think he did not deserve to die. If Jon Snow was punished, exiled beyond the wall, why wasn't Tyrion? The same man who told on Varys and also told everyone of Jon's true parents came out publicly. Now we have big problem. A man who put his life on the line twice was not considered for the seat of king because a foreigner who was a queen and he was king was murdered. As we witnessed, she killed many innocent women and children. She could have just went to the Red Keep and killed Cersei like the dragons did at Harrenhal, roasting her from the inside. Yora was right, take King's Landing and take it now. I liked her up until she got sassy at the end about how the story would end. It's not like she was sitting someplace else, and we can't deny that Jon didn't want to do it but was pressured to kill Daenerys by Tyrion. To think a Lannister could still be close to the crown after their history of backstabbing murder with Cersei dead and all her offspring and Tywins. Now we see that Tyrion was the last one standing and heir to Castle Rock. It is rare that dead or alive Daenerys may be reborn with vengeance, or maybe she will be forgiving that she turned into a tyrant and Jon had no choice but to kill her. Or we will not see Daenerys. Maybe the new issue will be King Bran. Maybe the reason Jon was sent away was because Bran may die, or he will be an enemy, or like his father Ned Stark he will fight the wars of the sitting king and risk his life. Could it be possible? Alistair Thorne said you will be fighting their wars for the rest of your life. Sansa Stark begged and whined. In the end she became Queen of the North, but who will she marry? Like I have shown here in the throne room, Sansa Stark could be in a marriage with Sweet Robin or even the new Prince of Dawn. It might be nice to see Jon and Sansa fight, but in the end could it be Sansa knows that the loyalty of the men will dwindle, as most kings are chosen for their intelligence, being a protector and bringing wealth to the kingdom. What can the North do if Sansa is worried about the title and not the systems required to keep that kingdom intact? Arya could be like the new Queen's Guard and protect her sister, but of course she is on some kind of adventure. I expected more pushback from her in regards to Sansa, but I guess she felt she had no right. The Greyjoys may make appearance. Being Yora is queen, it is plausible she hates Jon and may end up coming across him again. I am making an assumption, but she may end up being a ally once her heart is softened by understanding the man in person. It may be a good wildcard for the writers to throw in. Gendry will have to show up. I want to see what happens to the Baratheon boy who now is a lord, who will be married and who will be his friends. Of course Jon Snow, and we need to still see Howland Reed and Meera. It would be nice to see if the rumor of twins is true. Meera and Jon both Starks. Okay, we will see. Could that be why Bran didn't want her to continue with him and didn't care she was leaving? Well, I hope to see her soon. I really liked her. Where do we end with this prequel speculation? Well, that part of the story is unresolved till we hear some leaks or rumors from HBO. Bow down to the King of the North. The only king we recognize as king of the northernmost kingdom and the true heir to the Seven Kingdoms, Aegon Targaryen, third of his name and protector of the realms of men.
Credit to HBO Game of Thrones. Fair use.
Farewell, Snow. And you, Stark.
still those in the Seven Kingdoms who call me usurper.
Credit to HBO Game
The
of Thrones.
Targaryen boy crosses with a
Fair
Dothraki
use.
horde at his back. The scum will join him.
He will not. And if by chance he does, we'll throw him back into the sea.
There's a war coming, Ned. I don't know when, I don't know who we'll be fighting. But it's coming.
Never trust a Lannister. Jon Snow may have known more about Tyrion at first impressions are usually right, many of the realms of women in men.
Is this a trick?
Jon Snow wouldn't be wrong not to trust a Lannister. He's seen their trickery from the start. It is speculated we may see him explore his word gifts in this next tale. Remember, dead queens tell no tales, so what of Dragon Queen?
Credit to HBO Game of Thrones. Fair use.
If I had been born a peasant, they might have left me out in the woods to die. Alas, I was born a Lannister of Casterly Rock. Things are expected of me.
Game of Thrones.
My father was the head of the king for 20 years.
Until your brother killed that king.
Yes. Until my brother killed him.
Life is full of these little ironies.
Game of Thrones. Fair use.
That Viserys Targaryen is the rightful monarch after all.
We're still outnumbered then.
Which is the bigger number, 5 or 1?
5.